interview, Cristiano Ronaldo, the other it was worse.
Oshe Mohamed Alassane performance on the pitch. And yeah, has because no more.
So you ask yourself, say, didn't be mama to terminating the team captain contract?
It
happens.
Okay, I don't really know the details.
I'm saying that those things happen.
That's indiscipline.
Those things happen
because as captain,
well, I was able to manage some.
And you be
only there. You are fraud team captain. Only players in the started training. Now, Ottawa. I got you so. Sika sembi wo honti unsan kaya na obeda about training. Na just say you
unsan has a condonia check.
Usually what happens.
Okay.
Usually one coach would overlook.
Yes.
And
but another coach will not overlook it. And when you're lucky, let's say coach the obey no overlook it, you find yourself in trouble.
No, the player who was attitude now, but you be Kobiano, ebe show.
No, but I also don't want us to say demonize players, baby.
Yes.
For me,
player who is indisciplined.
No, for me, they've parted ways. It instance, I am privy to a lot of the things that happen.
Yes.
But me because eventually marriage, eventually the relationship didn't work out.
Yes.
One has to move on.
Based on 1, 2, 3 reasons.
Who can be now say person say player no crack career because he also would have to move to another club.
Yes, of sure.
So the one happens to be linked to.
Of course, to
be another giant say Kotoko. Every player says because we all know they have defensive walls. You see, I say Mohamed Alassane being linked to Asante Kotoko.
No,
I don't have Sarri jet to know.
There are two things.
I see, baby.
There are two things. There are things that you may be allowed to do in Kumasi you can't do in Accra.
That's it.
Okay. Yes.
There are things that you may be allowed to do in Accra you can't do in Kumasi. The dynamics are completely different. Both teams your attitude team is different. Andra ne ka say no na many boys will see new will see dinkumo. I'm say baby this team could be akwa. Like no Messi copy you could that form.
Yeah.
But so no form.
Debbie he won't do that. But okay, Kylian Mbappe no kasa Messi no wine. And the PSG match on the guard be am don't training it's on the pitch on the game yeah so yeah that's it
I understand
and it makes sense because France no boy
yeah mouth that attention
and maybe this shey be akwa there oye o house ontimi nkoye sa okotoko the lega ni you got so ba house ontimi nyesa
because be there em ya pa
well I feel about team you want to build your time and build your reputation
and it is swap people because one
no a clear
a clear
example of a player say Mario Bawa Balotelli we say Roberto Mancini afane say na kura otimi so papa na kura say on no kuntokwa but ono so afane say me sana me ba no tie
play bin ho between
nicer ontimi nkoye sanchire coach bia what you say enti sana tie Cristiano Ronaldo or the be Ten Hag or the be wenum but bia na coach Carlo Ancelotti Zidane ontimi nyesa
Mourinho bia ontimi
nyesa
oso ombu akoye obe Ten Hag
ozo omum ya se me mbu na sa na yesa o kasem
o coach
so omum ya me
I have no respect for him
but the coach in per results e jo say yiro ho na bebo e ti say ankra na yiro mo a on bebo na o tin chen ozo say we akum say me ne ogolo me ni good na go to there would be there
na say I say Mohamed Alassane be explosive interview so back come
oh yeah na say fata wo there here there okay bicycle cry
oh say enye play bi o wa on kasa
fata wo hey Charlie me interview this and akwai pa
you should get PR people you should get people to manage them professionally
no but
so almost some more Canadian is below them
professional problem
problem na who say problem
ni ti so ko say interview we say club organ obe san kwa obe high one
obunya club obunya club
say na eti krum hasi obunya kwa e home prepare communication most of our players don't know how to talk omo ba media mo and some more can enye crack and now football everything is included your fans, people who are listening to your communicators. So you should know what to say. And me, I was really disappointed when I heard that thing from a captain who be waiting me at 7 club no more than 9 to 10 years. Even say only more party ways you don't come out to make such statements. I think there is a lesson to him. Yes, on the club now party ways, but you never know. It is football. You understand? But own patch on rank of our force. You don't do that. You have your own ways and means. But it's a lesson to all upcoming footballers. Know what to say. Unim kasa. Get people. Right now, branding is very, very essential. Look at Ronaldo.
No, you see, and I agree with you. Sir, that aspect of a football and fan is serious. It is also because most of our people are not paid well. So they can't hire experts to work with. What you are saying. Elsewhere, the player may have his own personal trainer. It is a chumba. So training a lot of elite athletes in UK. You need your own special publicist and I say a PR person to manage you. Your clubs also communications department also you're strong enough to be doing those things. And now you encourage to be brain and free proper academies are those things are taught. What you are saying? When the secondary schools, for instance, who go secondary school papa, the way, how you to eat with the cutlery,
how to dress.
So it becomes part of you.
Yes.
What you are saying? And you have to know be and I feel be cutlery. Ubo ko no be fork no kita na knife no kita. I say. What the born who say who the way?
Emmanuel Jemfi.
Yeah.
Recent what's that? Omune. What's the name?
Kotoko.
Response for the buy. You understand? I think this when you be a managing year. I think say we'll pick up this conversation one of these days now.
No, but this has some you know kind of so we call a boarding house who could share name be quite fast say to atade so see you bed ni na part of it so you did in a group it you pay you po be ko dane ho o na so papa was go the better now you see who now don't say wo ma
we only crowd better
we are sorry ko na ko be say
that's why I'm carrying mo to in court work out Mohamed Kudus interviews are no way.
Oh, sir, no, a bit exception.
No, they'll
I'm bringing you right.
In academy, no, you
right to dream.
What you say?
You know,
you prepare.
No, that bringing is right.
Yes, in the academy.
I'm bringing is right. Yes.
How to speak near there?
I'm bringing you right. Because now, Prince, no, because Isaac Asempa, we have Saka. Baka Saka, but interviews are Kolane Yen in some more car. It was that interview now, Okase Oboso Wenger. Just after the World Cup, Wenger about Emirates Oceano. You listen to the interview, but because they are taught how to speak, what to say and what not to say, they understand the dynamics. They can read the room.
Yes.
You a question, who say a trick question, what I say? You go Brea, trick question, oh, simple.
Sag Ronaldo interview ne PS Morgan koye. I remember Otieje. Tama na Michael Essien with Chelsea. Obuku say opeso interview. Chelsea for no any problem. Bra, for questions na bra na so you go through ni ehun ne be boy the image of the player and the club are all bono. Unko for question be ma me through. One say Ronaldo dey no here no PS Morgan no. Because they are friends or Tuguma.
They are not accident also Tugum. They don't know arrange an interview. Or Pierce TV of PS. Let's do an interview. No, him do here. And to go Tugum when they say there. And was said that go Tugum. Oh.
Now so beside say na Saudi we go Saudi no say oh na Saudi there.
Oh dear.
You compare there.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Ose ya compare there Saudi.
Nipa da say.
And now no we do Saudi yo.
Efidie eyina nisunku. Ejana nisunku.
Afede cross go through okro Saudi cross South Africa there ma South Africa hey.
Saudi as. Oh nipa da say.
South Africa.
Oh nipa da say ni. Ade wunji ni sika MYNT won de ototo baba so. Ototo baba so. Anya na abafa. Nukredi abafa no kasa backfire. Anya yie. Wo koye na wadana United supporters against the Hagen and so fat.
Oh, this any be over and Ukraine, your can United.
Oh, some day.
Nastila, the Dada ya.
In some day.
And
in some day. Yeah.
I don't pay my dimi hujuma pa. Some teacher or more coming home some pa.
But you be young,
sir.
David.
I'm going to say.
Oh.
Obianka
nense be na boachiaki kan se man of
David onka we bodin kasa
I don't so be ira na I so
boachiaki kan se man
ti say mun kan che prince ade no ye no
yes
onya ye na emu ano
na me ya me
ala fanyo o say me ni pebi okonom soka ogowi hospital ade emu ade na emu awo
soka sem de jai o kan na makai komiju sorry
bacho
jai soka sem
Eja dem. Communication crowd all day. I'm on some no. Afriki. Yenkuti.
Oh, me that say pa na chese. And andi achi di na chese ni edika crowd. Ye nyonko bako ani chese ne ni birthday pa. Odi ni birthday. Enti yenika man happy. Birthday. Opening. Obedience angel. Question. We see you at my angel bakery original. Opening. Obedience angel question. CEO of Angel Bakery Original. We free Nana Asare Nayas. Ono say oma happy birthday. Yankopon to nkwannamu na nyini che na mbokwa de adwuma no so emu entre na mfaso enka mo omuso edi akiri nyina. Na yeba konsam no so dia oyene na I know a record bi asete ewo NBA mu na F papa. Ni nyina ne say Miami eno a omobɔ modern atimi eshutu free throw 40/40. Free throw 40/40. ABC we NBA mu da. Chese ba pa sa 40 ni nyina no omu enya ni nyina ewo enra game no. Na enra match se course so ewo NBA na chese na ye ni kapa to ba kwa na edimpa no na ye Cavaliers ye ka Caps fo ya omu ekokopie mu den no mo adwene se na we Donald Mitchell former Brent Woparo na chese oto omu ene Utah Jazz for na ko ba wie no na chese ade a fourth quarter no na Utah Jazz for bet san bibia emu ebe wi ni ye America 116-114 editia Caves for ya no ade we say adrantie Mitchell na chese odan ho ba bi o because say san kugo we pa motimi am ye didie any day adwene ho antiase adama chese course results PPM no Philadelphia 76-64 omo any Detroit Pistons edi share so emo mu ewine 147-116 we emo Toronto Raptors Canada Mountain so edi nkunim 132 against 120 edi Charlotte Hornets for and Miami Heat for say me kai do omo enya free throw mako 40 omo amese ba kokora omo pa 112 against 111 editia Oklahoma City Thunder for ono so omo je omo mena ewo Eastern Conference war we ema Portland Trail Blazers tenafie no mu ni so Orlando Magic de ye ko mu awia anesa no Magic for no nkonya kakra ema different 3 points no any 106-109 Orlando Magic ye kokko wini ye ewo away Phoenix Suns for so kire on bobre omo echi Golden State Warriors for etimi chi inform Golden State Warriors egba omo 125 against 113 and LA Clippers so ekire on bobre ye pa and I'm say nanka the last Mavericks for almost form papa nanso idea Clippers for omo adwuma 113 against 101 eno any idea call so enei match sini bi ebeto adwa Detroit Pistons any Minnesota T-Wolves ebobo Washington Wizards any Chicago Bulls also na Boston Celtics omo ejina mu den leaders no omo ni New Orleans Pelicans New York Knicks any Indiana Pacers Atlanta Hawks Asia Milwaukee Bucks na fe Memphis Grizzlies so any San Antonio Spurs Denver Nuggets Ben Nagi wo fie ebro omo ni Phoenix Suns for ebobom Western Conference na fe Sacramento so ewo form pa omu Houston Rockets edbebo ani den na yese ho ensem no yemfiri wona fe yentintoni enkoye football ensem na yekwa Carabao Cup quarter final match so ekoso eno Manchester United Charlton Athletic for eno mo ekabiensa mo anti Anthony ebogo bako sanso na Dr. Rashford 90 plus 4 minutes ro na obo brace na say the doctor wa bomse dudo o si beye adwuma no papa na we ama mbokwa ndi ohwa a successful win for the first time edema Ole Gunnar Solskjaer sade no nei Eric Ten Hag so baba be bi that 2018-2019 league season no nei Eric Ten Hag aye bia odi akwa approach the Manchester derby Manchester so say ya na Dr. Rashford otimo omo pa City for the otimo omo papa eti adwuma no beba na Eric Ten Hag na ebisa say papa omumi amiso mi mu o si mi ye madwuma na eno game no can be found kakra.
Happy with the performance, and as you see, especially we have some young guys on the pitch, like Garnacho. We have seen him more, of course, in the last weeks, but I think he was really some good actions. He was a threat, So many times he took his opponent one-on-one, and that is great. You like such plays with Kobe Mano. First time debut, did well. Pelistri came in, really lively also, good actions, good assist on the 2-0 from Rashford. So I was, especially first half hour, I was quite happy. Where I was less happy was with Clinical for the goal. We need more effectiveness there.
Way any idea course or chief omane or a Jubilee House. I tell say and no my birthday dear, my dear man diabro so and my United Sunday winner say payment so na enye no kwa Newcastle for Ettenham Bokra there omu favorite stadium omu en Leicester City for Daniel Amatero na grono ba wie no na Dan Burn ato atena ema jo letin so ba kwa dia kan ho na wey ama chese otwa ne ekoso ne dia na akwa ya nije sempa wansam foforo mu no Arsenal ball bokoro ade a ensem bebre sisi but yenkotie Newcastle and Leicester game no ensem esiye.
A hugely important player for us. He's got, as you say, he's got that mixture in his game. I think he's an unbelievable technician. You can see he takes the ball anywhere. But he's also got a real grit and determination off the ball as well. So he's been a game changer for us.
What's that dressing room like?
It's a good place. It's always good when you win. And I think the lads were highly motivated tonight. We knew the importance of the game. Really, really pleased with the performance.
Way and some archer coach to Asia na yanko PM na last time on Erichi Air Final 1999 FA Cup na the last trophy do na 1966 Intercity Air Fair Cup na ediana that's why no na chese ombo modern ya 1955 ro omo the last domestic air success na FA Cup enei ade team no air kokoro animi ye pa na ye kantima na ye kan air Oxford United mbokra timi ene ye kan asem na omo coach akasa edi award o kasa edi fa Bruno Guimaraes so na we se nsem na okan no na chese ade bia na ha adwene ye pa Happy 989 FM ye kan na chese Nottingham Forest and Wolverhampton Wanderers ene omo game Man Southampton and Man City so e game na as usual no udim Pep Guardiola super coach na wakan semedia fa iconic and the GOAT of Wales Gary Bale and the worry tie or can't some kakra fan yeti.
What a player, fantastic career and a lot of things. I think he represents well, with more than 100 caps, and now he will become a fantastic golf player. I was busy, I think so. Maybe now he has time. I will invite.
Twaso na eno ma Pep esan koso chire mu say na match oboni Southampton e baba boy na we enye se bibia se chiro na no kra ma chese hala no nti bench kra no Mahrez no me adwuma no eti game a ebeboa.
We had a little bit time for tactic aspects, but he's ready. We are delighted that we have to see it, but I think he's an intelligent player. Normally holding midfielders are so clever, intelligent, and has incredible work ethic and in the training sessions, and he has educated in Leeds with Marcelo Bielsa, with JC Mars, but especially Marcelo, the fact that the commitment every training session, every game, so I don't have doubts about that, but of course there are patterns and movements or things that you need time and games to arrive this season, unfortunately for the injury. So could not be there, but that's why step by step he will get it.
We and somebody to na yanko Italian Coppa Italia ye International di Milano enwa is a job for more ase papa na Parma et ko to twa de kan match say agro mu ye dia na ekikako avey 10 minutes and on beteka no say and e mo for so me game no call extra time and on extra time ko share so as the Inter e bo moderate me win by 2-1 Gigi Buffon Parma e ade to me say in fact omo ema San Siro hoye she e Coppa Italia round of 16 no until 88 me say me kan no na Lautaro Martinez e ba benya equalizer achire kura nsana enye bokwa ne de omo ko extra time omo take me win ene ade AC Milan omo any Torino so e the best so den dia ni nyina no e wo Italy e monte so yankopiem e wo French Ligue 1 Ligue de France no ene ade Paris Saint-Germain omo any Angers e the bebo ni den Leo Messi ni chese Kylian Mbappé ni nyina wow si fiemo di say you respect the legend we branch Kylian Mbappé se man wako come nei France among for so waka say every president when you may have si assemble credit Troy any Olympique de Marseille babo na fekura FC Lorient any Lens Monaco e be chaso de Nantes Athletic so any Olympique Lyonnais e babo na Brest so any Lille so e matcha and so eba so happy 989 FM so and so with Liverpool legend Steven Gerrard and eney omo e Poland national team job no di ide omo alfa ne say chale bra na beji be coach e Poland national team a no watimi coach Robert Lewandowski no mo kaka no say adwuma we dia pa say Aston Villa adwuma ye abo me dia sa na ye yu ba bia koba bi coaching job e ho ensem na ba beto edwa ewo Mauricio Pochettino so ono nani edi Chelsea job na chi o say Grand Porter de ontimi nya adwuma no o ga say ye di agora na mo fa adwuma no mame na me mra na me tototo niema we former Tottenham chief na wakasa Ibrahim Bokra ne de o ye adwuma bebre e ma ball boko bi o say nei onya bridge wa obetimi ase akwa David Beckham so nei we bomodin adi nsembia ba beto edwa na o say ne ba eye Romeo no in fact ono so say oye nkonya oberete emeki ni debuta e de ema team awundi any Brentford for Mbokra and your Santo Atenakura eti Inter Miami and not just papa team no ndi say etire paya say nibo e kotrim eti dagobi no obaba beye but Brenya ne yebe so kura no match fixing we say Monday no and Arsenal any Oxford United for ebo game no mbo match ni we no mchirima defender back where say Oxford for defender Sharon Brown na branche no oni obi di nkomo wo phone so na ene hwe ade ba kwa esa manfo hu se phone na ekura na ya na wo chat no free se wo ko a masa Google no o monitor oni ba bia o number bia o da aduane a wo di nyina no na kwa me dan kwa tokuro bi obewuram bia no Google kura nim ho oni wo kura se no wo no dipadua no na branche no ese oni obi di nkomo na chese chat ya no o ma chi chale me twapa no se a wo betwa o se asana fo twa me twa o no wo me charge card kra no si o ene chale so be charge card dia me di ko guso me last pens aka na branche ko twaye wa ko twa bet na ma chese player no so sompa ko twaye e ma chese we FA Cup match ko so Monday no na chese ni pana ko di bet no msi ntwetwemu ni chese sport me for say o mo hwehwema efe na nyankra ta ni chese information ni say twom say match na ko so no obi akwa kotwa bet ewo day wadi yellow card na abrante no brown enyae no ntie no so hunsem omugu so omu ekra ntie say nti utimi nim komo keke kura sa David say ntimi man say unu abobo nti minim penimu bi pa ne phone o use no smartphone in fact all smartphone o so din komo a ehu hia na bayire o use bayire yam ampa Matias sepa enye easy ena minim opanyin bi so oye Taliban ne also example for na otimi tu kon free ha kotama ko oni na fumbut oni for Ohene opanyin we na me kana I pensa ko criminal mind kakra even see onyu so fom o se o be di koma office live landline no ofra no all the information ina ja ti oba se na o kan ya na waje yam o se yam no Christ and bad ya na o dia freo ofra de din ko ya na se oja nti wo trace mumia no nyina United for e na benti na United yi se dia se bobo United dead mu bogu musa is it 3-4-2 Rashford wa badin Dr. Rashford wa bamu dindi wa bamu se dido wa bamu dindi
the hack project no ekoyi be ma me ko fa ne ba ne de me de na makase o share Ten Hag the track record teams all call from Ado Den Haag or RDVC and so no go ahead Eagles and so na Ajax eko fa na ba obekire so he's a good manager in Ajax otime e drew the semi-finals of the Champions League. That is 3-4 seasons ago with our Ajax team. And one key thing about Erik ten Hag is his ability to improve players. It is one thing I want to hope. And about United, we've seen that in him. Look at a player like Wan-Bissaka. Edru baby no na United fans for United fans episode because they face money boy so in. But Diego Dallo eko walk up by onya injury. Look at Wan-Bissaka. are fitting in perfectly. Shobi to say Fred has also improved. And I will share a signings Ten Hag a year before the start of the season. Clearly, they've all justified, with the exception of Antonia. Me expect to say he will do more based on a Sika, you can find a free Ajax, Edinburgh team. No, Casemiro from Real Madrid has justified say, I'll be joining Manchester United. No, and yes, Kanti and a bad team. No, he's shown his quality, and he's been that number 6er. Now all this why United need a defensive midfielder for Baba solve that problem. And then the coach has also stamped his authority on the team, and the team is playing the way that he wants. Ronaldo issues are starting a year before I call World Cup. After Obeye's interview, clearly, there was no way he was coming back to the team. Ronaldo called, now we've seen it is bearing fruit. A game, one of Manchester United for games back, Marcus Rashford and all from you dropping because of disciplinary issue. Uko team I saw elite. And then even players now cry every ball coach number say before players beat me from Wendy. But this time around, this man is ensuring straightness, he's ensuring there's discipline in camp. And because of
United games on ball, especially after the World Cup. Last game on boy, A and Dre against Charlton, 3-0. Almost Everton boy 3-1. Almost share a Bournemouth 3-0. Almost share Wolves 1-0. Almost share Nottingham Forest 3-0. Just say.
What do you say against goals in this so bad? Because
almost first game after the World Cup, they against Burnley 2-0. And two shot goals on my share a dozen.
So even calculate the last 4 games, no much about 12 goals.
Okay, the 3, 6, 9.
No much about 12.
10,
as an Android
13. And those are 13 goals in their last 5 games.
Just a goals near the air. And if we can do
the good thing is that almost I'm considered out of these 5 games, I consider only 2 goals.
And this is a coach of Abakra. I bet you say, look, show Crabby my the 5.
Yeah.
It is a capito. And I have bonus from Mama Guy and Yamaguan yet. That's all my God to meet now. Now a left back. It's me about send opposition. A choice also back field in this one. I saw about Chim.
Oh, Bonnie, you could
Papa waiting maybe team.
Yes.
Then I come down come team. Right back to you be preferring by right back.
Oh, it's a competition about Manchester United. And right now, Obua Obesha just in Ibiano. When he comes,
hey, United for here.
So
Owusu Legon, sports director say Ten Hag is cooking, bro. Ben from Cologne Heaven. I say Ten Hag ball.
Yes,
that's what you're seeing when you no longer have Yona in the ship. Hey, and then move Ronaldo Yona.
Send it to Zibium. Or say
they. Ten Hag ball. That's what you see.
That's it.
When you no longer have Yona in the ship. Hey, people in Kayo.
No, but you have respect him, man, but yes, Fata. Aside the no, Cristiano is our legend. He's our boy. Adia why you are United, no.
He's a legend.
Now which player?
Go to no a set on Messi between Messi no now Messi abuneti and so.
There be a United ni EPL asema o say o to even
that argument to have it one day.
Praise the discipline.
Ronaldo
Manchester United is on course.
Yeah.
Since 2017, it made we are on course to win a title. EFL Cup now going round. We're in the semi-finals. Right now, we don't fear anybody. United is playing.
Your next Premier League game is against City.
Dr. Rashford.
City.
Obopane na direct.
Over to you.
Is it the Obopane?
No, over to you. Rashford from a winning way. Onye bi sada o. Rashford.
Rashford OMB.
And Adiaba Kokrana about Eric Ten Hag and say, or analyze the players in Mobia only problem. I catch you say this is it. It is sir. On yes, or the BBC. Oh, and
United, yeah, now come what's it
Manchester United.
No, then go to because you avoid average players all this one. This around yes, on the sound signing.
So, Odia Oshe, obey true to yourself. we premiership te nei say clubs ne okono say form kura na o hwe form kura sisi a Manchester United your form United will form what do you say it is okay Arsenal you are the next club second in terms of form one we need here na at the end also opposite can be but ni nyina no Eric Ten Hag ni nsanu juma and was 30 records no a bank kakra o and he surely get there or say mumma me kwan na ne no ase no junior team no yentimi and linking straight up to the senior side eti the game pattern now
even his appointment I mean he wants an overview of
that's it
both the senior team and the first
team
and the second team.
Who say on ka say mumma me to me na me koto play am famro or say mumma me to me na enkura na wo ho no this is United and then you so kwa Ghana small boy be a friend say Kobe one Chale menu what do you say
eti because be more calling the say team no munya crown so the Champions League kra
Liverpool for your mombre Man City kra no and then o come form kra na they don't come near us yeah it's true they don't come near us City they don't come near us because we City perform the last 5 games or win and draw or win or lose no win but the United no a win situations are Arsenal draw win
5 months when you have and then we
let me say near
can be brave
we current
5 a win I said the more we need to know
United share City
what the time to play City
sir
what a time
most small for City
masa
no mo share betie ka
Anthony no match
no mo share ne betie ka
but mo so na ayimra na yenko
what a time to play
City what
a time for Marcus Rashford to play against City say no City ni de otimi omodeda eni omo eyade enti it's good say clearly the Joe any Boache kan nyina say they've been improvement because Osha baby 6 months ago na Manchester United any baby or in the year clearly you can see say United bar you can see say there's a coach in charge Ohene say Manchester Boba you see say there's a coach in charge and they say Arsenal Boba who said there's a coach
in charge yes sure
say City about him say Pep Guardiola is in charge unlike
the Liverpool
even say Newcastle bar
you see say there's somebody
is coaching somebody is coaching
Brentford no club even this team are FIBA Brighton
yes
almost
well managed side
I tell you
deserve you now about
or even before Potter
who said they are competing they are playing and that is what you want to see in a team like Manchester United yes
Hello, Medofo. Me say adwuma ye den. Wanye adwuma so a enye yie. Mabasa me be ma wo den na sipie sita. Join me every weekday 7 to 10 p.m. Our happy evening driver sir.
All my beautiful ladies who wanna link up.
Me bo ni mo pa and come there one tidbita. Epe boa wo lifestyle. Me need the sika. E promo for from APR cash. Mozambo mo number 1 back. Masalam habibi.
Happy 98.9 FM. And Mijin Kwa. OneXBet, I'm a better you can your cocoa cra. Deposits are easy, bonuses are bebre. Now odds need a jai. Akakra. Register on onexbet.com.gh. They use the promo code BESTODDSGA. Now with 300% bonus I to me through 3,445 Ghana cedis for first deposit. So OneXBet, I'm a bet trying chance I the winning I am redodo. OneXBet, reliable bookmaker. Gambling who are true to try to wash a year. Yeah, man, what wouldn't if you do what? Gaming Commissioner Jim Krato way out to Ghana Fue! Yay! Fido Asisemo! My people! Fido Transform Demo app.
The new Fido app is pink and much more. Yes, your loans got quicker, simpler, and friendlier.
And your loans in Kwa, ya add the Fido score. Ya de Pwauma unya besia kesie. Any insihu kakra bipe. Entifa wo Android phone. Na install it Fido app every Google Play Store. Sisia.
And now dial *711*999#.
Channel Sosa Comfordos. Fido any agent bia. Untueska ansiama obesia. Ekwena befaso enya loan. And say obe download the app no ewo Google Play Store. Fido. Fido. Endless opportunities.
Hello, Medofo. Minim say adwuma ye den. Wanye adwuma so a enye yie. Mabasa mebe ma wo den na sipie sita. Join me every weekday 7 to 10 p.m. Our happy evening driver sir.
All my beautiful ladies who wanna link up.
Mepo wonimupa and commodore one tidbita. Epe boa lifestyle. We need a kiesika. A promo from it. A kia cash. Mozumbo mo number one back. Masalam habibi.
Happy 98.9 FM. And Mijin Kwa.
I don't know Ohene Brenya, but today I know him as a person, but I don't know his name. Because normally I thought he's part of the Yankee Party journalists. But since this guy came to Happy FM, it made the Happy FM station change total. And the debate, how you dream to bring that debate, Charlie, you are tough. Some of the journalists, they call themselves fundamental champion journalists, but them all they are disease agony, whereby what Brenya did, they cannot do it. Charlie, Brenya, you are a champion. You know, Brenya, normally, when you are talking about the journalist who asks genuine, courageous, cheerful questions, when you cannot call a journalist without Brenya. Because this guy himself, he knows more than you. Well, when it comes to the times, even though at the Bobo, everything is abundant. Charlie, Brenya, you are tough.
All right, yeah, to Jumedian so and that's so feeding down the happy 98.9 FM. 54 minutes past 9 a.m. You be doing in Como. Afa Goffon. Afi, what we plan to do is to also give lesser known sports the opportunity on this show. If you say, in some way, there are conversations or say have their athletes or say to light on. Now, you know, din Como. Now, of course, you know the echo or the other sporting disciplines. You did golf Como. Menya a professional golfer. Enye the escafond eyenum kwambio. Won say Ghana had the golfer say the CEOs ne bono. Even though they are professional golfers in Ghana, you know, I know a few of them who are doing extremely well in that sport. And menya a professional golfer, he be the golf come. And he's got a brilliant plan, a brilliant dream. Hopefully, also that dream will be a reality. Because Osha golfer na enya Ghanaian bia manin do the very top of golf. If you say it's for sport, here for me ne board den dodo. Is it just a perception or it's a reality? Ebedi hu kubo o dwumadi so. Menya a professional golfer done it list I will come in somehow. Interestingly, his part is from Ghana. And that makes it even much more interesting. Danny, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Akwaba.
Hey, thank you.
Akwaba. Teote.
You know, I know it means welcome, you know.
I'm just putting you on the spot just to know if you still have the Ghanaian feel in you.
No.
At what point did you leave Ghana?
When I was 11. My mum has always lived here. When I was 11, I went to, I got a scholarship to go play in England. So I went, they gave me schooling and I went to live there, boarding school for, till I was 18. And then from there I went to play in college in the US and now.
Play in college, what sports?
Yeah, golf.
Golf.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So you've been a golfer right through and through, right from childhood?
I was mostly a footballer until.
Of course, this is Ghana. You would play football.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's your first love. In Ghana, that's the first love.
Yeah, there's no other kids that are playing golf in Ghana when I was growing up. You know, it was just all my friends were playing football, so I was like, I'd rather do that than go play golf with some 60-something-year-olds at the time. You know, as an 8-year-old kid, I was like, nah.
But how's the experience? You know, as someone who grew up in Ghana, I was born in Ghana and played football at the point, played golf. Did people see you as the weird one? We all playing football. Why would you play golf?
You see, like, there was a time, my friends were in school. They'd be like, "Why are you playing golf?" Like, my grandfather plays golf, you know, and it was like
golf
that.
Is for old men.
Yeah, it was like that for a while. Then what was it? I think it was year 4, and I'd been winning all these tournaments, adult tournaments at Achimota, and then in year 4, this documentary crew came to my school, and then they, you know, all my other classmates, they seen the cameras and things like that, and I think that's when it like switched. They were like, "Oh wow, there's actually like something to this," you know, and they were like, "Oh, like he plays golf. No, he's, you know, he's just
it's really serious thing now."
He's like, wow, he's like winning trophies and all that. So it was that's kind of how it flipped a little bit for me. People were like, okay, we'll see you at football Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then, you know, every other day we'll be at golf. But yeah.
So you also didn't have the issue of financing. You know, playing golf, you know, you have to dress properly, you need the right shoes, you need the right set of, you know.
Yeah, I think the thing about it is that in, you know, say if we're talking about in the US, the finance is a much bigger thing. And for an American, you know, if we're talking about the wage gaps and things like that, it is much cheaper in Ghana, but at the same time, it's less accessible because of, you know, average wages and things like that. But I think, no, it was no problem. And then after a certain point, because I was very determined and, you know, then the scholarships come into play. So you get, you know, your free schooling and things like that. You go to, you know, college. But the most difficult thing about it is, I think, is the exposure. And because after you get your start, you know, at a certain point you become good enough. Clubs are free, balls are free. You know, you get your travel paid for. It doesn't, but it's the start that makes it
difficult because you need to get the clubs, you know, the whole set of clubs in there.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
You have to be registered to a club.
Yeah. So that's I think that's the thing about it. If you're trying to play at an elite level, eventually it becomes, you know, less of a financial strain. But it's if for a casual golfer, it's very expensive.
Did you always wanted to be a professional golfer? Because I'm on the PGA website and I'm reading your profile. You know, you know, then the list height 6, you know, feet 0.
Yeah.
You know, born, you know, June 09, 1998. You know, 24 years now, single. You know, it's all here. It's all in there. Wow! I'm not making it up. It's all here.
PJ is exposing me today.
You live in Seattle, Seattle, Washington. University, you know, you went to Washington University.
University of Washington, yeah.
Career earning 6,112. You know, so yeah. But did you?
No, I think that's a skewed thing.
That's skewed, right?
Yeah,
it is not what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. But do you always wanted to be a professional golfer? Because I know people play for fun, even though it's very competitive. People.
Yeah. I think, like I said, there was a time I wanted to be a footballer, you know, and then it was. I don't even know exactly what it was. When I first went to England, I was still playing football mostly, and then something about it, injuries, the
physicality
weather,
of it.
Yeah. The weather was just. I just wasn't. It's hard to say. I think it was a knee injury I had when It took me out for like maybe 3 months, and I was playing golf in the meantime.
Yeah.
And I think that's what.
Like
I was
a
like,
Bill
I'm done
do.
with football. Like, let me just play golf.
Wow, that's interesting, and you love it to bit, I guess.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
What do you want to get to in terms of career achievement and your ambitions?
I mean, as far as golf, my 2 goals. One is to win a major championship, and then the other is to become world number 1.
Probably a green jacket.
Green jacket. Hey, I'll take any of them. But that's
that's massive. A green jacket
I'm not gonna be too picky, but
massive,
green jacket.
Yeah.
The Masters, ideally.
Ideally, you'll probably play in the America Europe, tour as well.
Yeah.
But because I see Australia in here, do we get the Ghanaian bit of your career as well? Do we get to own you?
Yes.
Even though I'm shy to say we didn't contribute much to your development.
Because I think that tour that I'm playing different tours at the moment.
Okay.
That's why it's skewed, because that was from a while back. In the early parts of my pro career, Golf Australia funded a lot of things.
Ooh,
so, but now I'm proud to say I'm carrying Ghana's flag on my back.
As well. Yeah. That's really good. That's really good. Hopefully we'll see you in a green jacket or in one of these majors pretty soon. But why the strong connection to Ghana? But I'm coming to the project. Why the strong connection to Ghana? Is it because you were born here and you?
Yeah, this is my home to be like in, and I think I come here as much as I can. I get homesick, so when I'm living in the States now, and I'll still travel here maybe 3-4 times a year. Because anytime I have a break in my schedule, I try to come. But yeah, my mom lives here, my sister.
So your mom is Ghanaian?
Yeah, my mom is Ghanaian, yeah.
From the Greater Accra side of Ghana?
Adan. Yeah.
Okay.
But but we live in
But your dad is not Ghanaian?
No, Australian.
Your dad is Australian?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But so yeah, I love coming back to Ghana. To this day, Banku and Oko is my favorite dish. So when I go, my grandma makes the best one in my opinion. So
makes the best Banku and Oko.
So when I go, I'll freeze some and I'll put it in a suitcase and then I'll take it back to the States with me. But yeah, I love Ghana. I think it's hardwired in my DNA. So it's my home.
Why the Golfers Academy? Do you think that we have people who are passionate about golf in Ghana, even at the early stages of their lives?
I've seen. So if I compare it to when I was a kid out here, I think the popularity has increased exponentially, especially among kids. So how it came about, how the my whole foundation came about was that I was here last September, and I was just here for holiday, and I went to the Achimota driving range, and I sent out a story on Instagram saying, hey, I'll do a junior clinic, very impromptu, and I think we had maybe like 30
kids coming
kids come just, and just, it blew me away, and I got a chance to watch them also swing, and I was like, wow, there's some raw, untapped talent there. So the whole idea is to, like I said, and most of these kids have equipment, right? It's not the best, but they're adequate for, some sort of development. The only thing is that they need the right guidance and the right exposure.
Because the foundation is important.
Yeah,
the techniques and all those things at the early stages are important.
I think for me, because I've had a scholarship to go play university in the US, so this is something where I have these connections. I can use these connections, say, hey, there's this kid from Accra, to a college coach, come watch him play, you might be interested in signing him. This is how whether or not they want a career in golf. Many people go and play in college and they don't even want to play golf professionally. But it gives them the education, it gives them valuable life lessons. So that's the whole thing about it. We just want experience and exposure for the children.
So what's the plan? What's the plan for this, academy?
So right now, so we have our junior invitational, Danny List Foundation Invitational on the 21st, which will be followed by
January.
Of January,
okay.
Yeah, and which it'll be a golf tournament followed by an award ceremony and fundraising dinner. So the plan is it's a non-profit. So the plan is to, once we get the funds for an academy, a facility where that can rival what they have in, say, the U.S., places in the U.S. or in Europe, the plan is to have, a large group of kids that join the academy and can get training and just, get the right guidance so that they can, make their own paths in the golfing world.
Very well. We're Danny List, a Ghanaian Australian professional golfer, and we call him a Ghanaian professional golfer, or PGA, highly rated young, golfer, and I share the prospect of golf in this country, or beautiful dream of setting up a golf academy in Ghana to train the next generation of golfers. And are you the first Ghanaian to play in the PGA?
Yeah. Wow. Only, yeah.
Wow. And the only one?
Yeah.
Charlie.
I think he's even the first West African.
Okay,
yeah,
so that's Canada. The voice I'm watching. Canada. The wrong person because I'm introducing. But or giving him away. Canada say. Yeah. So he's the first Ghanaian, first West African. Only. Not just the first, but only.
Yeah.
Is it a lonely place for you? Do you wish that you had many Ghanaians, many West Africans
absolutely.
in there? But I know Nigerians are also crazy about golf. I've MC the Ghanaian Nigerian competition. I think they're also crazy about golf.
Yeah, they love golf. You see, that's the thing. There's golf there, but it's not the right. You can train for hours on end, but if you're not doing the right things, you get nowhere.
98.9. Well, most of them are just playing for fun, not because they want to be professional golfers.
Yeah.
But
so.
It's like it's like a club, like brotherhood, like
yeah. So
people go there, they play golf, they are fun, and it ends there.
But absolutely. But there's also local professional players that the one thing I notice is that yes, they can play well here, but because they're not doing the right things, it doesn't translate to competing internationally.
Maybe it's also because people don't see the end goal, the end game. Yeah. If I play golf, where do I get to? Where do I go? Is there an opportunity for me to be the very best? Because there are not many examples of Ghanaians who've played at the highest level, like yourself.
Yeah.
So it maybe does not encourage them to
I think so.
do it more.
I think so, yeah. So, what my plan is to, because we do have professionals here and who also coach. My plan is to have my coach from the States come over once we have this academy, train everyone in how to train all the guys here on how to teach the kids, and put them all on the right, give them the right framework to go by, so that it's just a constant, production of, harnessing young talent, So everyone, they say quality over quantity, So if you're doing the right things, even if you're not, if you're doing half days rather than full days, you'll get a lot further. So, and that's what I've seen. I've tried, since I've been here, I've tried to be like a big brother to a lot of the junior players out here and try and, help as much as I can. So, and we're going to keep on doing that.
Do you have a relationship with the Golf Association? Are they helping out in any way?
Yeah. I think they're giving some level of guidance on how to
go about
this.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping and I think that the GGA, Ghana Golf Association, will be an integral part in this academy's development.
Wow, interesting. But do you see prospect here? Do you see talent here?
Yeah. I think when like I said, when I was coming up, I was one of the, if not the only junior player. So it shows that you can learn the game in Ghana and then go on to bigger and better things. So I think we want everyone to have that same opportunity, and I'm sure Ghana will be on the big stage consistently in the future.
Maybe after your competition, I'll take you on an 18-hole.
Do you play?
Match. Yeah.
Can you play?
I'll share some few tricks. Your golf club is close to me. It's like one of celebrity golf club. So maybe I'll take you there. Maybe on in a cool evening, we'll do an 18-hole game and see who is. Kennedy will be our umpire. Anyway, so it's been fun. I wish you all the best in your endeavor. But do you also need help in terms of corporate sponsorship to be able to do this and do it well, so that the whole nation gets the full benefit of what you're about to do? Yeah,
I think we have some corporate sponsors that we'll be announcing soon, and I think we're still hoping to have some more. Everything helps.
So 27th, right? Or 21st? 21st.
Yeah.
Which golf club?
Achimota
Golf Club.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Starting from which time to which time?
It'll be so adults. There'll be adults, which will be largely comprised of many of the donors, and then which will start at 6:30 a.m. and then the juniors will play from 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Okay.
Which is that's the whole day is about the juniors. We want them to have a good competitive experience, and hopefully they learn a lot and enjoy themselves.
All right, then let's thank you very much. We appreciate your time with us.
Thank you.
For us, we are a sports station. We would give you our maximum support. Hopefully this is done to the full benefit of the kids, the nation, and yourself. You realize your dream.
Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Any people you want to thank? Any people you want to shout out?
I want to thank my mom, my grandmother.
Mention their names.
My mom, Angela. My grandmother, I call her Dali. And my sister, Michaela. Oh, and my auntie, Antoinette. So,
all right, sure. All right. So, all right, thank you very much. Tifo, you try to see my bar now. You have to so. Obi so if you have so we do the school pa. Any better try has one. Yeah, all right, Munti.
I don't know Ohene Brenya, but today I know him as a person, but I don't know his name because normally I thought he's part of the Yankee Park journalists. But since this guy came to Happy FM, it made the Happy FM station change total. And the debate, how you dream to bring that debate, Charlie, you are tough. Some of the journalists, they call themselves fundamental champion journalists, but them all they are disease agony, whereby what Brenya did, they cannot do it. Charlie, Brenya, you are a champion. You know, Brenya, normally, when you are talking about the journalists who are genuine, courageous, cheerful questions, when you cannot call a journalist without Brenya. Because this guy himself, he know more than you. Well, when it comes to the terms, even though at the Bobo, everything is abundant. Charlie, Brenya, you are tough.
Mira, na den na ofre adwuma ba ya ase waye bosanse. E di asemwa.
Bi ne hwe mafo kwa na ekwo wo mo animu. Bosia kra me pedia me de abobra so a. Menya bi.
Yesre. Eclipse Collateral Management for Abamaye. Waye prime brokerage service. Na no se de etie nie. So we japade na wo ho nkrata. Wutumi de nkrata ne beja Eclipse Collateral Management. Na so bi so we japade ebia na ne nkrata no animu ano. Na ope bosia. Ye de wo nkrata ne yensi achi ba manipa no no eje bosia etua ehon faso ma wo ankrata no ye wo de ni di free
ne se woni akura ntue
emane how cry esan se wono so wo ajapade a wo de ba yenti no eno na bank de beton wabra won kwo wo de ne ho kra
na kire sa me nkrata da dem no ebetumi ama menya sika wabra me japade no ehon nka
sapepepe ubehu Eclipse Collateral Management ewa Denta Pantai Junction Adenta new site wa 0543832466 Eclipse Collateral Management, think safety and decent income.
Awake purified drinking water. Awake water, one for life. Supporting the National Cardiothoracic Center. FDA Aji Ejwedi Nkratoi Atum.
Ghana for Madam High Sense in you. Yeka High Sense ya. Mwamu nimse eye home appliances efe eye papa entry power ne buona so dafo. High Sense a ubeto abrochim. Sa quality na ubeto ni Ghana. And nunti na yenya hoto so ya mau 5 years manufacture defect warranty. Say a refrigerator, chest freezer.
Newly elected Greater Accra Circles chairman, Matoba, on the post. And so for 3, still on panel. On the post, yeah, never say. And could be on the bill quite party. I can also be last election, we knew by how many votes? 1.
The last time, 43-44.
43-44. And now, team free, blah.
Oh, man, team free. You see, me one thing with me, they come. I'm in chair with team.
When me in Cassie and comedian, me, besides question.
But me, Cassanti, no, I me decided the month 34. Now, when chair, now me more fish. Brenya, me, Kotoko. I have decided 7% me soon. If at any point in time, the people that want me to serve, I will just take my cool and sit back. Because a sacrificial work. You ketia. Waketia and say Kotoko be ye. And I bria may ready to mesum biano. If I'm given the opportunity, I will serve.
Yeah.
But if they decide not to give me the opportunity, I will just thank them and go my way. And you wouldn't quite.
No life and death.
No, it is not at all. A bread you ma udu who remwa. And I who say, and yet easy, sir. I did the mad this year, Clara, and I'm a term on the swing, and now come no choir, some me could be said a many opportunity. I decided not to go because I felt to say, me bread do. And this year, your madam may come and me. I feel I'm happy to say, I'm getting to my 50th year.
India say over tracing Kakre, Mose, Minimuna, which is say, which is
oh, but if you are back of that,
say, we took last who font from the
font tonight, normal font. Remember, phobia, normal font. You'll be a beer.
Wait, I say, that did it out here. 1 o'clock.
Oh, my God, I'm pretty that. Yeah.
No problem. But me, let's talk about this. I mean, come on, say me Big Joe in Incomo this year. Big Joe, good morning.
Good morning.
And a baby, I got that fish up.
I think over to Chairman Kidis.
Enkedi wa channel.
Me man nitrim kwa.
O say nitri that say.
I hope say the next 4 years in a better than the German.
The kind say Juma or
Edman there so but you didn't believe in so which may.
Juma or pa. Big Joe ye didn't come more far. Didn't ye Baba ya Sports Stadium. Na mobobo ankofoma science me shase ache but last season any hu pa. I was worried even when Kotoko good team a good player for a long time Kotoko produce player was more than 15 goals cry. Now when you're foreigner not all 20 wash and so then the Pamba Stadium. In fact, Coronation na kotokone elimina shark se boa ye di kotoka pe ma kotoko je se obi me say how much in the kotoko ji league wie ye di nyumtufo ba o atmosphere pa studio ma nyama Bijo, wo de what de chire, wo supporters kasa, wo mobilize supporters. The enti na office so team no supporters na nie chire se de omo de chire nkane no.
Okay. First of all, me for acquaintance na minche etfo. Na obi oti na show for me show Facebook live. No cre. Chire okan no. Luckily enough, no, the coordination match, no, many chairman NKD. Now we're part of the committee, so we know what went into it. So after the game, no, we started saying we want to engage the supporters. There are a lot of factors on the mind. I think we'll share a few of them. One of the reasons I know more the fact that I said the referees are killing the game. Almost feel say match ebe ba minimum scores there. This is a bomb can be to faka as an betting review. You understand? So and that was it. And couple of the facts say Orion faculty has game. No, you are blessed by obedi match. No, be wo krom bia who say match na referee be di. Ankoyi. Fast forward kotoko your official complaint. Binya bisi na ye kase. Say if any troll letter be kotoko say oh mo complain na mo de ba no kra no. Mensaka. Obi anka say obi mpanish obi and I say mo obi mpanish obi. But if I am a member of an association, na me feel say referee bi aba ebedi match no win di ni na me file official complaint na. Efe and I'm sure that the usual process is you respond to the complaint and say, oh, complaint now by an mensaka. If it didn't do a month, my maybe 2 months, over Tienka. BC and Nayakas, much a boy last year, I'm making you. BC and name, if any trophy and she and say, Ubia. So what does it mean? It means that the referee banner to obey Yamabasano Kokrana. Nobody will punish him or nobody will even listen to anybody. So how do you expect me to say me some fuck and some ram bet view measures on your way? I know a bit of a problem. Now the other angle, no, among for a company say the taxes on the revenue a dozen. Now, Memfa recent times because of ball 1 match be now gross near 26,000 Ghana cedi. 26,000 Ghana cedi. The chase can we no what share 8,000 Ghana cedi.
Out of the 26,000.
Out of the 26,000, not to share 8,000 Ghana cedi. What's tracky percentage average? Next almost better 27-25%. What it means necessarily me you could support. Let me faka fifi. A ban be get me to 10 Ghana cedi. 10 cedi me chia kosho board and say a says no kokotoko. A move 2 cedi by 70% na kokotoko. They can in a different place. That's for me should not be a lot of motivation. Say, I shame in crying and say, and my GD say, I say every other weekend, but I'm meet you because if the chunk majority of them is kind of meet you, no, and you couldn't buy any idea. Then what is the essence? Then the other point was that, okay, matches in you would tell you so. It should not be the case, say, there may fee action, no, nibbo, or from change, there may be stadium about and remember, the make what I say. If I'm supposed to pay me if I can't feel me if I can't feel Aba Bastion, Abetina Hall.
I take it.
Let me take it 10 cedi. Make can in a bomb or Ibaqua to Ebia Kumasi, emphasis bay in nothing bay 30 cities. What the 10 cedi can 40 cities. My Bastion met idea met to be two can in a bomb, bay 50 cities. Let's make measure my phones to make measure my phones to make 11 cidia. Brenya member pack. So what it means is that a senka, the measure of my phones, you know, Nibu cost so 10, the stadium, no. So what I say? Right, to deter me from staying at home. The infant senka on a match day, you tell us, you know, if you know, no cost, and no because be a pay per view. Okay, pay per view, no, 40 Ghana. Now the other match, no. Into me, I'm a tear squad, because a squad, me and Crab, and I'm in the stadium. Then we'll be getting the numbers. But your pay per view, no 10 cedi. Or your ticket, no, so I was 10 cedi. And then my pay per view on my phone, so much time no mash. Because I know class will say, many replay, but still, my mania replay. You understand? So those were some of the concerns that now are more raised. And I think these ones, it can be dealt with. The other, so the solutions in the first one now, the issue of say taxes no do no say creative art for no it meaning aban akasa ma aban reduce or more percentage no about 3%. Creative art for every omun show stadium every weekend. They come once in a year. Chatawale by about Xmas, maybe a probably by Easter. Asa. So the whole year no, or you should attract stadium no twice. Football games, you should stadium every other weekend. Say Kumasi as the Kotokwamba about ball. So it means every other weekend we are we are putting the stadium into use and we are paying the rate. Now Bana said me use stadium every other weekend. No, I am paying more than the no be one off. Community business there. Wow, top more. Ona yet also and I know if there's a product. Na me top more. Me top more. I'm even paying more than the no auto lesson. It doesn't necessarily make a lot of business sense. If you say on that one idea, except if any teams in to be able to make a strong case through probably the NSA, through the minister, through parliament, no more share. Now 17.5 in all the other charges in the Washington, you police, you security, you person, Confanochi, you St. John's ambulance, you one ambulance. Who can mean a bomb be so now it means that the tax component now on a game no, it's around 70%. Tax no must show give position so uchechi gina tax no kusunku na be 70%. Maybe chat and na ko na me fifi na me wi me betri ma adi de amano no or get 3 cedi na the remaining 7 cedi na ko ba bia. It's not motivation enough for me to study every weekend be remember me chat 10 cedi na ntimu 7 cedi pa mo bi. It's not motivation enough. Nti omo hwe na omo nka na taxes na omo so agu get you no so no. Yes wrong. Yes. About here taxes their age, but I'm saying that if we are using the facility every other weekend, so that we'll get more once we get more people to come, they'll get a lot of it. Like I said, Kadego game say Kotoko gross 600,000. Kotoko share of the amount now 280,000. How can that be? Kotoko Kadego game they only made my
320,000 echo into deductions.
Yeah, 320 goes into deduction. How can that be? So what will be the motivation? Say, Mr. Just who 280, not 320 echo bill. And as anybody know or 320, no, almost go for no your promo. Because at the end, they won't can say. Yes.
But some have also suggested say organized supporters are the way to go. Say they are all year. Sorry. Now, what's your boy say good bass mo? No more bad the day me. How difficult is that? Because I mean I've spoken to you personally. I know bra a woman to organize them for matches every week or even home and away now.
I think what we need to do is say I feel chairman and I'm sure this discussion we've had it, but we can still have it again. The first thing that me feel as an entity, you trokoma a yellow phone. On every match day, you hear 20 buses. These 20 buses will go to so locations. Then Nanka and Francophone and Formula. Yenika do go ye by we're able to get a group of Omofa come up for Fahuka. I think we paid 12,000 Ghana City for a total of 12 buses. And for a total of 20 buses. The actually be buses airco. Luckily enough, some of the buses now more distance in Eben. So a place like Asqua, a place like Bantama, a place like Edum, buses need to make call twice, because 3 times, because now more distance in air very short. So we can do this. By a man in your official, because the members of the Quakoya, maybe rate number of mamino. Maybe an able shot and said, yeah, Kotoko as an official entity. Actually, mom say, okay, this is what we want to do every other 2 weekends beyond. You didn't hear 20 buses. 20 buses, you didn't hear more at these very locations. Then we can agree on the payment plan. Because it says, because I'm not an entity and they cannot easily find me. Or just cannot ahead of time and sana. When buses na mommy. Make sure say Kotoko they are official. We can have an arrangement with them without say necessarily ahead. If you think as okay, every month we will pay. Within the month, we about 2 home games. About 2 home games in New Year. Whatever amount to make me reason, then Kotoko will then go and then pay them. Then you go some leverage of arrangements. So that you won't be high. unlike I need to pay ahead of time because in America, if I don't pay, they can't even know where to find me. So it becomes a bit of a challenge. Right. So it can be done. We can do it. Nanka, let's say circle 2. Circle 2 no yafa. What is the name? Maybe a bantam. So what will happen is that circle 2 no the bus na echo bantam circle 2 for there. And we can use. Luckily enough, your Kumasi is a political area, so we can engage the youth organizers, not more the various constituencies. Local constituencies, your NDC youth organizer, your MPP youth organizer. The bus in Kusiwa, it is the duty of the youth organizers. So, feel bus and form umbra. The bus on say we'll get a location. Bus and we've engaged the youth organizers, organizers, no constituencies anymore. So we're moving to feel bus and form umbra stadium. When they get to the stadium, they pay their 10 cedi and then they enter. In the bus and air control on the radio, near announcement is okay. Circle 2 and circle 7 and circle 8 and I say there, come up and I say this other WhatsApp groups, adopt that very locality. The friends say there, ultras wajat is okay. From now going, the ultras one yafa atunzu. In every match baby and we provide one bus. I can find 150 from Atunzu to the stadium. The bus in the high school area, all you need to do is just wake up in the morning, take your 10 cedi, walk to the high school area, join the bus and come. I think we can do it because I meant category and then we saw the numbers. I think that even your buses in Granny organizing were able to bring us in 6,000 from the buses in Kwao. For the category game, the buses were able to bring in 6,000 stadium. So if you're able to do this and do it very well, at least we are sure say at least annual crown your 6,000 the bus and don't remember. Then nearly or more among some of them by Sunday able to 3,000 come one. So it means we are jumping the numbers from 3,000 to some.
But the okay numbers are okay in there. You have the numbers at the stadium, but it's can't because 12,000 go.
That is
12,000 is gone.
Yes.
And we hear plus or minus. It doesn't make business sense for me to bus people to the stadium. 20 buses, 12,000 Ghana cedis. Or we 10 cedis. I will hear more. And independent men use canu menya.
So that's what I'm saying. Say. Almost to me to say events and taxes now we do now. That be shame.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
More popular. My taxes now about for more. And rubbish because as it is now, if we are busing, you should read no idea bus in India. It means a protocol 3%. Even yes, I'm busing for free move.
Master, and you're sustainable. And you're sustainable.
It's almost more
sustainable. The other side also say most of us kika omo kakra. They should know their responsibility kakra. I say you see we just support so do.
Oh, you see the challenge.
This Christmas, I went to a lot of events.
Sure.
Event people will see 250 Ghana cedis. There are a group of people I saw at not less than 4 events.
Sure.
No events being one less than 250 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
But still, I'm going to 10 cedis. A problem.
Yeah.
I said, but the CEO and Siasa Fanko. I didn't say yes, Jai and I pay everything.
Oh, you can say Jai and also another challenge because you say. The football industry employs a lot of people. And there are also a lot of people. They make their
livelihood through football.
On Sundays. Sunday protocol ball and beton watching or beton pure water or beton what they sell on Monday, no, that is what they share in Kalana normally call. I know this woman or watch your Bayara. That's not catching so I watches about 20 years. They might have to university. So it means watching
what they show.
So if you are going by your search and say, and it means such people know more livelihood. No.
Even the players and administrators and higher titles. Bijo, whatever that say, if you see now, I'm a permanent sample hall near Tonkomodian. So, on the payment that's a power. Big Joe, a convener, or a pocket point tertiary. Chairman, sorry, some 4 time in a crack. And I won't hear said about Meji or no, so I didn't check a crack. But that o delegate to Obama the Omasina ye from commodity.
Well, medase my medical na also know team na say at least for the platform.
So how do you feel?
Say minya sa nkrofo e
Skebi na ma akodi baby but how do you feel? Skebi na wa you say akodi baby but how do you feel? Oh yes. Oh yeah. How do you feel preoccupé? O feel preoccupé. But skebi na ma akodi baby. Skebi na me do jiro.
Na o friend ma ba.
Skebi na me do jiro.
252 alcohol in 9 in that form. You call it
again. Go free. You free.
Benya mama now I say na me now team na say for the opportunity na me fa kwanya so na me na Greater Accra Regional Circles Council ase. Me da supporters and delegates ni na so be na o ma say at least o mama me akwanya say me sa NDD council for the next 4 years. Honestly, we decided to send cabin Kobium because of reasons. But chairman for only be a home, they said no. Mr. Ajimai, Mr. Edu say my own secretary chairman black off. I'm going to pressure. Mr. Ajimai, I start here, my time and so we are time this will be Kobium. Mr. Yomati, but I do be na pressure and so you manage soon. And I'm facing me concentrate on the national level. No, be so me fahan and I am more. So you be a nomination. Say we be anko form for the first day. Na 2 days. Them say other members they almost share on kakra. Say no. To almost start my pressure. After first day no until omo ye letter break.
Mo be nominations
for 2 days.
2 days. Yes. First day we be anko form.
Until even before then now me pressure say me nko biom na me so no. Until me aba me call here dey ma endorse me no. My manifesto. By me first year me manifesto ankasa. Me circulate here them now there, but because much will problems in the here no.
It's easy for you.
Easy for me to do it. Until me flyers are me picky areas to be am for say.
Na kotoko Greater Class chairmanship abato. Ye be nomination first do be am fa. Support base 9 am say eko. They will be eko. It will be in the post stadium. Post club that will be empa. Everybody post stadium. I didn't say.
But okay, bro, I say one person or call no post. I shan't read.
Me say, I didn't and say, but for me,
but we have to find solutions.
Yeah,
because I agree.
Because last elections, the one na Edo buy, you come on who they see you.
Yeah.
A cartoon bro.
Competition,
no.
Yeah. We know.
Oh, I say, be say, a kokra.
Of course,
me kokumasi won ye nyini no ukobro no bia mo se kotoko circles banner bo baby and say signboard bo baby circles say invitation ngwa road ya so from brigade ba a life na esio circles so eneni nyina awiase sa bebre kakra
on the first no anka ye be call circus meeting ya sa samples na oka obi e kakra si on ye ja black bi ato
ya today ta go ase advertising no advertising
say you na request okra e before say you get ara
so advertising
you have to come and pay it ni me nyina problems but before say enye late there's a way to go about it. Mama do hear me say we have to make sure the person cut down.
After
mobilization because we need succession plan be and they metina se din dwene hu say me kwa me say me koyi. Let's assume say the next 4 years if me decide say next 4 years kwa me na me decide I'm running ma me kwa biem. What I'm doing now the next 4 years I'm running ma me kwa biem. Obi search any Canadian omako 2 terms na me no mu nya na regional chairman. Enti yebedu sa level o mbiru nyina obi antimi nkobi ba me de me wakwanya enti me next 4 years eso a me di bayre grawa
constitution is 2 terms of 4 years
of 4 years me timi nkobi but the point is your succession plan here den ye betu mpanifo bi o mo koye no yeso ye fade ne ti say ye world cup ama yikunya ho so there maybe some say china yeso ye ni ho a generation ni ho a ho am na take you over from us and nay generation na abai
Omon T circles and omunima record.
Omunima
will be a happen no jump to social media. And until a formation of Kotokomo WhatsApp groups more than 70 so. Obi a tibi, a dear who draw. Obi a critibi. Oh, yes, so we yank perform, but we me for so for me to platform so or a Kotokoni. And Timmy for say, me vision and me day bad this time around. They say, me cut down or come mobilize, you know. Me have functional circles. And yet in names, circle 5, neither ho. And you might be no more, circle 5 or no. Or say function. Almost me here, or traditional way of meeting. But in fact, the emergence of social media and Zoom. Na circles for no mongra ho. Na yen creative WhatsApp platforms in be. You can have minimum American.
Now, what stops you from say circle 5? Who have a WhatsApp platform? Now, obi unya in-person meetings. Crowd who do meetings no platforms no so.
No, a bibia. On say ye traditional way ni say
yabeshia.
We fi hanu.
And there's be adwuma ye ni wiase no. Ebe no unya ni pa ma no mehia de bia sa.
Challenges ni say minimum crofo bebre a no mo titikurum. And nay abrabo mu asesa mo relocate.
Mo relocate.
Obi akotena obi timi ba meeting regional meeting ya pon no. Madu fi as chairman na me check up on nipa na 11 PM na fi no adu fi. Opo adwuma.
Ko bi akotena amasama, akotena kaswa.
Traffic.
What you say? Temafo yi bebre ko do wenya pram.
You see?
Be call ada.
It is about time.
It
is about time you be demarcation. Sometimes even some more circles or a shaman tema. Need the winner. I didn't know say me mom back meeting wakra. Why? And I mean ye bibi na say on person mushia yen shia wa. E bi atema say me am ye leader na be ko ho.
Go share
one person ma ko share ma. E better than to let all of them come. In terms of sika ye ekomo and na social media no so no. O say di bi bam. Yen crofo ni bi also mbenya position a. Ni rule kra say was
so ye no onye.
Onti ase. On odokotoko e bia out of odonti no man position financial secretary sikasem hu nim de kra we told you we bia we need it how to even help a no with financial statement and report no man no so problem and I the market get me wo BBS when say capacity building or say a building leaders no say uru na so you organizer in terms of reference area ni also making sure so why ho adwuma members welfare so ya dey here wo ye kotoko adwuma o koba up and down bibi tu a unya boafo obi awie school a opa adwuma ye wo network na ebetimi di aboa omo kedim koto company for omo bia enwuma why don't you also help those people when adwuma ye na se wonya income a oba meeting abe contribute bia enye den enti me for say the main year me dey na my vision say ye be cut down ya ko organize ni biem ye nya functional circles a ebetimi aboa ma region edi ye constitution is okay minimum of 20 members a now for me obi bia o say ma kwa na ye wadwuma and in Accra, bit market even more than 200 circles. Greater Accra alone. We can do it. And you know, me for wakwenya so na master supporters. They are out there. But how you be push up na a problem. And no na affect your match attendance. Because like you were saying, you know, tete no ko baba stadium. Circles no e do mo banners bobo 5. High competition. Omo ye 10 kwa no mo do mo flag abebo baby. And they who side ni nyina. And so in a way affect ye. First, no one cocoa no, Kotoko match or Accra na Kuma, say who's a cast. I understand the reasons and name we did. But the way I near my corner, you're not careful. I don't remember so now I hate him to any hobby. Because over running Kotoko, the way I running, we are projections are in fact. Who players who staff only playing body not less than 60 or 70 every month. The assume you cry say on the average will be a credit 2,500 multiplied by the number every month send to pay these people and the bubble and performer and the management use IGF na run a club. So for how long and at that IGF na sponsorship no mbinya sponsors ni na so ye collateral no supporters no and then na management ko discussion so sponsor net ho also 80 million supporters or more.
Now 40,000 to be
now 40,000 you cannot even fill it. What are you telling the sponsor? And they high sense, Access Bank, would name the sponsors. Access MIN, luxurious Basa. Not even a no much start here. But no one himself project na the above for Abu Sense. I mean, getting the membership card, it comes with cost to be.
Have any person register?
Commission or registration you cut down. You start almost 11 months. Nipa register you a little over 11,000. Twitter account alone of Kotoko is over 700,000.
Yeah.
And if 10% of that and put and can register, Kabana, we should be more than 70,000. But you do 10,000 at you.
10,000. Some first 3 months and I'm do 10,000.
Yeah, that's what you know. And the just say, I dare not conform. And I don't say the big joke and I didn't come more. I just a discussions be sustainable like you ask. It is not. They be able to me the Chicago high bass a bit so I'm obviously for non stadium. Sika now the high bass no. We are analysis no. And I can't discard rather my team na nanka.
All this can go to ticket we go get some
family. No, go to ticket to the gate. Edu baby and photo ticket the my radio stations in Kumasi. E bi nim dey ka o monsem.
O meje.
Emeje. It is a won high bass. Now what you are subsidy.
As a critical power.
Yes, is let's face it, near penny solution. Near my supporters in say we are disappointing our club. See your statement be as one can ye. Me first say na some more can me who from so because if you're a true supporter, you should know your responsibility as a supporter. Brenya, oti he ya own frame. Any baby I wo we nyina. So ya no pa ko say nyuma ye adwuma ne sports. E di Kotoko news ko obi na obetimi aye sports. Akasa wo je Kotoko story. GPL I start bed power. They be a can wasem. It as a true supporter, you start league you are aware. And the Kotoko supporter Bempa about 80 to 90% of our supporters are aware. See what Tamalicity Yakobo man. It is a supporter near ball league. Kumasi alone. Kumasi media. Outside Kumasi. Maybe 2 cafe have Kotoko match. This year's a Kotoko about 30 matches. I'm 28. Every Kotoko game me call. Tamalin and they say Bibintimenti me uncle. Uncle was me call. But because of your elections, let me Kumasi and come back to us. By Monday, ni we match and also me ba. Na me be share election no. Enti I know to go back no na have a problem am enti me uncle. But others is so call. To hear Kotoko supporter now him say o match day, ye bo match management at so. Kotoko match ye 10 Ghana cedis. And there. Oko other league centers Brenya ye jina ho.
So you 50 cedis.
50 cedis. Nkofotria.
Me ko da ubi 50 cedis.
Yes.
Oh, any cash cow called Kwabahas about one genisa, obey the running the team.
Other clubs no ananka first or modi yen 2 or 1 can. Ye call other places are efa. Ye baba ba yara in fa. Udi open nekra ye midweek you the tamale.
Efa.
Ebefa. Open ya kakra. Ba baba yara. Kotoko match nipa 1,000. 40,000 capacity. Before say ye nye fair to your team no. Last year Kotoko e born homode e she aduana e she wafa say the okan no Eric Bequin be share 17 goals bi Kotoko Mbela be break here for 21 ni nyina actually e bo match ankrofo mo hwebo e dey na aka
I think
am for see en talk quality.
Last year the highest attendance was 15,000
and no has game
and Kotoko has
no has game na Kotoko e bo has or baba yara
oh yeah 15,000
40,000 that's 15,000
we have half of the stadium
and no pono nipa na buy no.
Mini.
But because of na year
ticket in
obi o ha otimi to ticket no
oh they be say nipa be so remu omantwa
no obi o unseti o ebi touch
I go say on for a bugate bi on for remu kama
obi so eto ticket no
o ti amma
obi kura to be 100 ticket no di ma radio say
someone check
go for ankoje
true
am fan ko stadium but you can back Kotoko
yeah
but yi ticket be ma that number na say we nim the bar stadium. And physical presence, we are not getting it. And psychologically, it's affecting the playing body. And you must just support us and say, minimum DSC. Abraboni more than there. But 10 cities, your boy Africa, we have free management saying, your league matches require him fan ko yenim. You just 10 cities. From that time, to be seen there. Kotoko league be 10. Chrome have won a ball league match 10 cities. Catch them, check it. No club. Obi anyhow. Kotoko ball match 10 cities. And Kotoko games about no, you are categorizing no A, B, C. Kotoko ye A, Kotoko has ye A, Kotoko any other clubs ye B. Smaller clubs no ye C. Ye might be A and B. It is all your projections now ye A and B. Tama me management you know. If you were ticket requisition a you best start league no be our first home 5 games. Ni passen on so mbeba. No dey request ticket no ma ko print amount. Ya request 3,000 da. The time match I request ticket kwa na nye 12,000. To dey be a ensa e be kakra bi also e be sa na mo de car match bi stand back ho na mo de aba.
ene kotoko bo match nipa 1000 baba ya
Brenya da
chese ya de ha dwenti no mesre se yenye mobilization ye eno nti mefa wakonya yeso ne maje permission se kwa ho na me de me number to dwa na amanfo mfre omwa obakofo ntimi nche damfo me regional chairman I am ready this year me pese me tu kwan bebre na me mobilization wo kunkuma ni mo kona use information centers no the people are there especially we kotoko atade na nam kuro bi mu a wo hwe chese
no kanu
ho but how to mobilize them is a problem. But there are 2 months this year I will do it.
Okay.
And I will do that, making sure say me pull the sponsors so along. Because I did me suspended constitution na kotoko no. So will be na me will be mema will be. Unya da je na o kan ya.
99 dey suspended.
Who are suspended here no. Na ka kono supporters ni 2 dues. Near there about 85%.
Na o da ho dey no ka o dey no da ho ka asem.
No but I said you
There be
yeah, the 2 deals near the running kotoko.
Club no crown. We didn't have to tell them both no. No come. What suspended constitution since 1999? You 2023.
But what him say? Yes.
Wait.
I say.
Are we serious as a club?
Even though. That question will be said. Question better will be said. No question when say. No question when say. Even though that constitution is suspended officially. But we hear name woman now. Anytime me more be a
solid constitution. I've seen portions.
You go so air apply. Board no structures of the club exercise. At all times we say you picking your mom the year juma. But na make us say supporters no you dues about 85%. And I think I the ama club near the running. You name to me if we are assistant you sponsorship. And the sponsor no air sponsor kotoko no. Yeah collateral.
But on record, you suspended constitution since 1999.
You must have na make us say. Sponsor and sponsor club. Yeah collateral sir. Or share you see a numbers be patronizing the services in the product. Now when you be more no the aboa. And until Access Bank a time sa fresh bus in my the year na say you the fabu sensors aba. NCC adaro they introduce fabu sensors management ajatum. But yeah my club no. So be a 2 Ghana is Grandma Club.
A month cry is coming.
1 million supporters. Okay, 2 million. Se kotoko 2 million Ghana is every month. Ya bebre. And beji membership card no. Na eno ana ye ya mamo no ehun commission kete no. E na club no e de services are sponsorship no. Now we call Star Life and Star Assurance. Almost sponsor club no. E insurance no mo ton. Wo here insurance. O car no. Obe insurance. We ya kotoko supporter. Instead of you buying insurance from another, and now insurance commissioner rating the same.
Flat to be a advantage.
And this says NKD insurance company. No? Why don't you buy Star Assurance?
Okay.
The same, so that usika now the anya the own no. O club is what benefit from. We are not doing all this.
Well, no man to be an
we are supporter. Mem frame me am a number me.
Mem cash call has because that boss. Yes, and as I would ever.
Oh, I was ever. But me frame me I don't. We say. Nah. I don't know. Kotoko. GFA. Any has ball matcha. You bless me and no man. If you want can na kotoko yeti ho.
Minim say
and am see yenye dey.
Prosper akachire maybe or swagla from say oma panache referee. In fact, oma demote no code division 1.
Ye demote no kra no me ne first match.
You oma publish it. Oma ma say no oma publish bio. Enti but among these oma publish bio no me catch on say as at least
communicate
club no say oh say na aba.
Ya handle matter.
You know, and as even the general public say going forward you are not going to publish any because some of
the supporters were problem. You has ball match just last season. Immediately after the match, no has
Sessions by
the and ya bobi na me the media about there. So I see assistant no problem. I'm rather starting few baby, but e buy no. Me say no pay ya me wo ha. E no me program wo baby na me ja number. Course amanya de bebre. Obi frame me and any interest.
And then you bless yourself.
Or see how blessed there no. If you want to say. And I'm so open. How much na so. And I say and away. And I'm so be crying your opportunity ni ko oti jade oka. Won me konto kwa. E just I no manage na so communication here. And now your message your management you say kotoko supporters no. Asum here there. You perceive it there cause club ni. Me for me if you ask me management are a good job. Omo ye juma pa. You may have issues with them. Omo ye nipa. Omo nya decisions be all right. But if you know Kotoko, now the team need go through, especially with stadium attendance. Every month, club need wage bills. A come for to tria. It may first say we need to give them the support. By management, so in return, you should communicate with the supporters.
Yeah.
The cost of club name. Adaku Jachi, Adentin Adaku Jachi. You should let the supporters know. Adentin ABI is a top player. Niente yentimin top player as a result of ABI your finances and yet. Sikase na at the end of the year, the board need to manage the recruitment. Yenya bi. Ebia yenya binti normal resort to. Yenko ebia lower tier hon yenko yi talent nemra. Na and also in business that in fast all. God so good. Lower division players they don't buy last season. Prove ye. They won the league. Look at the points difference between Kotoko and the second team's club. And to me for say there are a lot that management must also come out with because I need the attitude. Kotoko supporter, the papa now the shake and the
you work on their emotions.
That's it. So how do you work on the emotions of the supporters? You tell
and many people Puba Stadium.
Look at Herbert.
Eba Kra, and Kotoko Eba Kra, Ebelusu 3-0. I think it's 3 or 4.
4. Say Lusu 4 back.
When we say the following Sunday, Nibako Stadium.
Now start time saying Kotoko about 3 times a week. About Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Friday.
At that time they publish 25,000
copies.
Copies. Ebesa. Express ni ba no wan kontema unya binto.
Nana fa
eti dia na asisa.
Sakumono.
So 121 or Sakumono.
121. Me fa bike. Fi we jima no estate. Davia na graphic new stand bi wo complex ni mo. Me ko nasa. Me drive ya ko East Junction. Me ko my ride it. Ako East Junction me ko siasa.
That's the Uchesi Express.
My rider ba Vivian Farm or siasa. Then the matunkra amobi say hey ndi fear. Let me tell me offer. O say I'm the camera.
Automa ho an na ere.
O dem say nyame.
It doesn't matter.
We say minister Bampoe Express.
At that time no be
Bampoe Express. On the sma. Nti o say tunkra mu kuruma mo to bi mra. Ana no o base bi on cry. Nti pa no o jane bi. To anye bi a no da maka.
O be ko new stance no. Na vendors na ton no go for be place order
so
ko no asa unya binto but na dey na ese before say number there 0244 66 8830 0244 66 8830 number no me pese
NDK
NKD na kwa me dan kwa me ko to quite so much for me
okay
and me carry duty dey me ni bi dey bi am catch you should dey make
unya
dey unya ba me mom dey me dey me kra ene me bre be to ha makotoko this year ma make that resolution say me be too kwan
okay
and me here traveling mercies
okay
now frame ya me pese e boabo adoma no
ofra anye zabo ebe yara seje ya
so e dey me pese ye mobilization
ana tawlisi e be shara se yenje
she dey e be she by mobilization call na me here call me say me wo potem ha supporters wo ha me pese e boabo adoma na no waboa me na me no ne yaye me new opportunity say ya me bo din say ya me ka say ya manfo we dey boa ma me fa e krantum me wo da che hene e wo niwa brem
okay
I was all ready say Kotoko supporters o ho nyina
come
on no enti me be ko ho enti obetimi afre no wa brem ho 0244 122 795 ni wa brem sanso na amasama ha ya shanti so ho 055 5895 824 o frɛ wo mo a those areas in contact on but we dey o hwɛ na ba bi a wo no unya obi a call me
okay sure
I am the general coordinator. I want to make sure say you are mobilizing supporters no. Na ye dey aboa Kotoko. Na ye da che na me ni ho a obi so take you over from here.
Near Clama 1 was a good morning live from Pram. Coming Black or say watching you live inside Tamil Community 2 BBC Mexico Park talking about my team Hasufuk and the treatment of players all goes down to proper management. Example is when Seth Ampedu of Hasufuk in the 1970 was released to Kotoko and was later purchased by Hasufuk after seeing how instrumental he was in the Kotoko 1983 African Cup of Nations triumph. Piaga, good morning, Brenya and co watching you live inside Achima Safo. Okay, Star Boy watching the show live and clear inside the Meme Port. All right, the Costa Bossman, Man United should we call Ronaldo and terminate his contract again? Man United. Gerard Bentum Tego. Tell him that the FA PRO Henry has spoken on another platform saying, okay, they've punished your bless already. Kofi Ajman Blackman watching the show live inside Pig Farm. Derek Aite, I'm watching the show live inside Kokan. Good morning, Ohene Bampoe Brenya and Joe Debra. Kuku Foster, good morning, Brenya. Please, the problem is that the introduction of e-levy, it's part of the problem. That cannot be the sole problem. High sense everyday price for everyday people. Mr. Maybe I will be an high sense showroom. Mati, the Yamaba Papa na ba. Just say, Omutwe Gumwa, ko GB. Now we know, Yaman wanted to so price and so from 0302 55 0000. I'm sure Musu de baby, I'll be at Sukasa property or say, and you be a bit my baby ra. Niamano Omudino, no bofo. 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, 4 bedrooms. Cano form in Ghana cities. I mensa East Legon Hills, Nina New, as a Sinibi or Okoa, Ubenye be aso ato abe efira. Puma drinks awake drinking water and a storm. Was a massa bra. Not to any money be. Your 4 numbers we going to call no for cost *780# hash. So that's option 2. Then cho nyama be wati. Na won't want some part. In nyama or why chekwa. Mass wedding. Kebi to Tuomofo. Say our ye. Our ye won't fast war. What's his sooner crab on some worry. My uncle skin yasun ko worry. Half an egg see spare. You bet come up boom kama. I'm also be or the 4. The Srawa, bra. Half an egg see spare. Yen kamumbo. A Republic Bank. Happy mass wedding and the Airbus war. Council in Chassia, Mimmin de Bui, and Mimmin de Bia. Kebi, envelope now, cash of Botomuno, I'm a Yumiko. Envelope no cash of Boton, envelope never, Tell me, you go.